Hey, welcome back. Today is May 2nd, Sunday. And before anything else, please do be aware of any fake profiles down in the YouTube comment section below, asking you guys to contact some random numbers or individuals, especially the ones imitating my name and profile picture. I would not ask you guys to contact any random numbers or individuals, so if you see a fake profile like that, it's better if you guys just report it. Now on this post, I'll be telling you about the overall crypto markets, which includes Bitcoin dominance and Bitcoin price action, and see how it could potentially affect the overall altcoin markets, before diving into Loom network token and Chiliz token and see what has gone on in these markets. I'll be telling you about the bullish and bearish case scenarios for today, as well as the short-term price prediction on these markets, according to what I'm seeing on the charts. Before I begin today, if you guys are enjoying this content, make sure to subscribe to this channel and like this video, as I'll be keeping you updated on the latest crypto setups on my watch list, regardless if it's a good day or a bad day. If you want to support me and don't already have a Webull brokerage account, you guys can use my referral link down below. They're still giving away 2 free stocks after you sign up for an account and deposit $100 and I will also get a referral bonus if you guys sign up under me. Please also read my full disclaimer below. I am not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. I am purely sharing my own speculations and opinions on these markets. I cannot tell you the future, and you should always do your own due diligence before trading or investing in these markets, as it's extremely risky and volatile. If you have any questions or comments, please do only leave them in the comment section below, but I'll try my best to get to as many of them as possible. See what's going on in these markets first. Most importantly, I do take a look into Bitcoin dominance. Tells me where the money could be trending into. Would it be Bitcoin, altcoins, or neither? Right now, we do have Bitcoin dominance well below 50% now. Okay, we have Bitcoin dominance down about 0.9%. This breaks down to Bitcoin price action down about 1.9%, 1.8%. Total altcoin market cap pulling back very slightly, down about 0.1%. Now, this would be the downside of Bitcoin dominance trending downwards, as I would usually see total altcoin market cap pulling back by less than that of Bitcoin's. I usually emphasize Bitcoin dominance to trend downwards. That's generally speaking better for the altcoins on both the upside and downside. Because conversely speaking, if Bitcoin dominance was trending upwards, the downside of that, I will usually see total altcoin market cap pulling back by more than that of Bitcoin's. Weekly time frame here for Bitcoin dominance, we have broken below a falling wedge pattern, which is generally a bullish pattern. And it looks like we could be closing below this key support level, as I have mentioned, at about the 50% fit level area. If Bitcoin dominance continues down here, that's better for the altcoins. Bitcoin price action on this weekly time frame, there has been bearish divergence, 3 consecutive higher highs here, however, with 3 consecutive lower highs on the RSI. That's classic bearish divergence, and bearish divergence more often than not can still signal a pullback, as we did get on each of these 3 instances here on this weekly time frame. The safer signal I'm looking for here to tell me bearish divergence is done playing out on this time frame, this pretty high time frame, would be a higher high on the price action chart, along with a higher high on the RSI. Monthly time frame here, we have had a dip last month, and if the price action was to continue higher, it does need to beat the last high RSI reading here of about 91, 92 here to negate bearish divergence. Nevertheless, we are still in very overbought territory, not something I lose track of, even though according to history, it could still go up a little bit more, okay? But not something I lose track of because of a possible pullback. One data point of pulling back on here is 1 month's worth of time. Daily time frame, we have broken on top of that daily 50 and 21 MA, held it as key support, and looks like we are still trying to hold it as key support, okay? If Bitcoin pulls back at any time, it could still have a bearish effect on the altcoins. That bearish effect would be greater if Bitcoin dominance is trending higher. Loom network. Monthly time frame. The highest time frame here would be about 56 RSI reading, so not in overbought territory. On the 3-day time frame here, I can point out a bigger cup and handle pattern here, okay? Neckline of this cup and handle pattern would be about the 15 cents fib level area, about the 15 cents fib level area. Measure target out of this bigger cup and handle pattern, which is taken by measuring from the neckline of the pattern down to the bottom of the pattern here. There you go. All right. And then adding it back on top of the neckline will give me approximately 29 cents, right underneath 29 cents, measure target here. Okay, now measure targets are theoretical approximate targets only. May actually be different in real life price action, more or less. It looks like the price action has actually broken out of that cup and handle pattern. Actually went back into the pattern before now closing back on top of that about the 15 cents fib level area. Now there's also a sub pattern here I could point out. A falling wedge pattern, a smaller falling wedge pattern here. Falling wedge patterns, according to Thomas Bukowski and his website, thepatternSite.com, it is a 68% chance of it breaking to the upside. Measure target out of this falling wedge pattern. Adjust it for the breakout point because it looks like the price action has broken out of this pattern already as of April 30th. Measure target out of the smaller falling wedge pattern is approximately right above 27 cents there. So very close to that bigger measure target of that cup and handle pattern. Let's take a look into some of the key supports and resistances relevant to this price action right now. Key resistance immediately, the daily 50 MA. It looks like we have closed on top of the daily 21 MA yesterday, but very slight difference there. Okay, I will still count that as key support, which I'll get to in 1 second, but key resistance, the white line here, daily 50 MA. Next up, the 3-day 21 MA, the 3-day 21 MA, the blue line here. Next one up would be about the 23 cents fib level area, about the 23 cents fib level area. Following that, I could expect resistance coming from this group of past trading history here, ranging from about right underneath 24 cents here to as high as about 27 cents, above 27 cents, which is pretty in line with the measured targets. Key support, we are barely holding the daily 21 MA right now, the blue line here. Okay, that's right underneath the price action. Below that, I could expect support at about the 15 cents fib level area. The daily 200, the orange line right here, that would be about 8.45 cents here. Excuse me, that's actually pretty down. So I would actually be looking at the weekly 21 MA first, the blue line here, before anything else after that's below the about the 15 cents fib level area. So let me clarify here. Immediate key support here would be about the daily 21 MA. Next one down would be about the 15 cents fib level area, and then the weekly 21 MA. That's currently at about 11 cents right now. Let's take a look into the bullish and bearish case scenarios here. Bullish case scenario, since the price action looks like it has barely broken on top of this falling wedge pattern. If the price action continues its breakout and breaking on top of some of these key resistances, as I have just mentioned out, and go towards its measured targets. Mining some of those resistance levels, of course, as those could be points of rejection. Let's see if the price action could reach the measured target of the smaller falling wedge pattern and continue towards its measured target out of that bigger cup and handle pattern. Okay. Now, measured targets, again, are theoretical approximate targets only, may actually be different in real life price action, more or less. Bearish case scenario, price action breaks support here. Key support will be the daily 21 MA. Next one down would be about the 15 cents fit level area. If that does not hold, I'll be looking at the weekly 21 MA. Let's go over to Chiliz. See what has gone on in here. Monthly time frame, we're currently about 92, so that's 92 out of 100. That's very overbought. On the weekly time frame, I could point out a falling wedge pattern with a very sporadic weekly candle here. I think that should still be fine with one outlier candle above the pattern. Measure target, which is taken by measuring the opening of the pattern and then adding it back on top of the expected breakout points. Let me say this. I would take into consideration of this breakout point at about the 50 cents fit level area. Now, falling wedge patterns, according to Thomas Bukowski and his website, thepatternSite.com, it is a 68% chance of a breaking to the upside. And measure targets, of course, are theoretical approximate targets only, may actually be different in real life price action, more or less. I want to take into consideration of this key support here holding and as an expected breakout point. Let me explain, because the 3-day 21 MA has only been touched once and has rebounded pretty quickly. So if there's enough buy pressure coming from this 3-day 21 MA here, that could potentially push this price action out of this falling wedge pattern. Now, if the price action breaks out sooner, the measured target will be higher. And if the price action breaks out later, the measured target would be lower, of course, assuming that this falling wedge pattern shape still stays intact. Let's take a look into some of the key supports and resistances relevant to this price action right now. Key resistance immediately would be about the 60 cents fit level area here. Beyond that, I could expect resistance coming from past trading history, even immediately at about 63 cents to up to about 80 cents. Beyond that, I could expect resistance coming from about 87 cents to right underneath $1 there. Almost $1. That's about 98 cents there. I could expect resistance. Key support, daily 50 and daily 21 MA. About the 50 cents fit level area. The key one I'm looking for here is the 3-day 21 MA. Because like I said, if there's not enough buy pressure coming in from this moving average here, I could expect the price action to come back down here for another swing. Okay. Next key support down would be about the 40 cents fit level area. And then about the 30 cents fit level area, I would say. And then the weekly 21 MA. Let's take a look into the bullish and bearish case scenarios here. Bullish case scenario, price action breaks out of this falling wedge pattern and go towards its measured target, mining some of those resistance levels I have just pointed out, as those could be points of rejection. Also, keeping in mind that the RSI on the monthly time frame is at a pretty high level. So even if it looks like the price action could make another move upwards, I do still want to look out for any possible pullbacks on the monthly time frame there, as the RSI is pretty high. Bearish case scenario. Price action breaks support here. Immediate key support, the daily 21 and 50. Followed by about the 51 cents fit level area. And then the 3-day 21 MA. Breaking the 3-day 21 MA would not look good, because this is the first time the price action has actually touched this moving average before getting quite a bit of buy pressure for the price action to rebound. If this 3-day 21 MA does not hold, the next major moving average I'll be looking at would be the weekly 21 MA, which is still quite far behind. That means the price action could be taking another swing down into this falling wedge pattern, and that could be dangerous. Now, these are my bullish and bearish case scenarios for today. Let me know if you found it helpful. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Let me know your agreements, disagreements, feedback. I'd love to hear them. Hope you manage your risk carefully, and if you would like to see any more of my most recently uploaded videos on YouTube, you guys can check out my links up here on YouTube. See you next time.